foot race towards left leg. He handballs it over to the dash of Nichols. He looks up for a handball option. It's a good one too from Nichols. He finds Byrne. He's steady to Warren. And he gets the mark, or maybe even the free kick. Callanan looks for a teammate, and he got one. Olms goes backwards to gain some meterage with a kick. That's neat from Bush. Bush shorts. Delicious from Bush. Lady's had a bit of the ball. He's going to clear it up towards the wing. Good contest there on centre wing. As now there's a foot race on.
Yeah, Bryce Holmes.
He's been okay, Holmes. He's just got a one-on-one contest further afield. It's just fallen out the back of the pack to Downton. Downton was clever.
Willman Shandon, he'll be busy. Can't quite take it. Look at him dance. Willman Shandon finds Cooper Warren in the square. Goal. St Patrick's College get there first.
A little too far out to score. He did have a short option on him. Leak. He decided then just to go high in the air, which really only advantaged the GYC defenders. But out of nowhere, Ollie Woodcock-Davis snags a goal, and he missed a set shot. Bangs it out. Hasn't necessarily cleared it here for his team. There's still a battle on inside the pocket. Great intensity from Wiggins. And I reckon he's had a little victory for his team.
Here's Hyatt. Isaac Hyatt, the number 5, he'll turn and go. Watch this on the left foot. He breaks the 50. He'll like this goal if it gets there. It doesn't, but it's a mark. It's a great mark up in front. Jack O'Neill. Jack O'Neill, good clunk. And look, Jack's one that's really improved his footy. He's grown a lot. His old man is Dale O'Neill, who's a former North Launceston star and also still playing footy down in the St Pat's Old Boys twos. But Jack O'Neill, he'll kick it on the left. And he tries to miss, and he does. He hits the post.
No, the umpire has called it, so a good call here. So St Pat's to try and go forward. They've had a good few moments here, St Pat's, with that early goal to Guilford Young College. Warren at the back.
He's played it.
Good mark. Got a good position then.
He's going to have a shot for goal here now, Cooper Warren. I think he's kicked it. The boys behind the goal say he has. Down the front, Bryce Holmes looking dangerous, as we know he can be. Good hands. Gives it over the top to Banks. Back now. Guilford tucked away in the pocket. It looks good off the boot. Wow. It's a goal. It's a really good goal. I think is it Charlie Moore way over there? We'll try and get
he's got the curly hair, Charlie.
Yes.
I think it is. That was a really interesting build-up, wasn't it, Macca?
They worked really well.
They actually worked the ball laterally and held it and didn't go forward.
No, look, they made really good decisions with the footy. This wasn't a great kick from Fletcher Hooker, and that pocket tends to be a bit of a dead pocket. But they did really well, Guilford.
Holmes in here just kept this ball alive, didn't he?
Fumbled the first and then got the second. Clever. Banks gave it over. We still can't see the goalkeeper. We'll have to keep an eye on him. You call this one. He's on leak at the moment, so I'll keep my eye on him.
It might be Downton.
No, it's 5.
Yeah.
It's Charlie Moore.
It is Charlie Moore. Clearing handball. Now it finally comes. Nichols is going to bounce it. Nearly loses it. Might even bounce it again, Nichols. Looks upfield. He's got a player over the top. He decides to go short with a kick. Warren at the back. And takes a competitive mark over Kelly. There's our 12. So
thanks to Nick McGann.
So Warren set shots. He's got his third. Little extension of this lead. 3 goals of difference here. So St Pat's with the first punch in this third quarter to extend that lead to their highest margin of the game so far. So in the ruck contest is McCormack. He knocks it out in a little flick handball by O'Neill. Man Shandon dishes it off to running Hyatt. Are they going to respond?
Yep.
Yes, they are. St Pat's are up. Hyatt gets one. Margin midway through, or a little bit past midway through this quarter again. Here he goes again, man. Shandon gets to 45. Can they get 3 in a minute? No, they can't. It's hit the post.
And I think you'd like them to play a bit cleaner football this quarter too. There's been quite a few fumbles today, mainly because of the pressure of GYC. Tinder McCormack up in the ruck. So St Pat's are going back to their starting 4 in the centre. Quick turn and kick there from Connor McCormack. Bounces on its end. Here's Dylan Farquhar. Gave it a little bit loose to Mitchie Nicholas. Over the top to Jones by hand. This could be Willman Shandon. Goal! There we go. That's exactly what the coach would have wanted. In good hands. I thought they'd nuffed it again, but it was cleaned up. Former state premiership player.
Are they all criteria? Have to be a former St Pat's to coach?
There's a lot of teachers up here that are. But, Kimmy Curtis was. He's a former St Pat's boy himself. Here's Farquhar. Slips over. Liam Jones, clean, he accelerates. Liam Jones from that pocket, he needs one. I think he's got one. He's got one, Liam Jones. It's about the third or fourth attempt today. And he just puts the wheels down. His acceleration from that was outstanding.
Been one of the better players for GYC, and maybe if there was a bit more ball delivery late in that second quarter, he could have chipped up and kicked a couple of goals to get his team going, but he's got a driving ball and he's found the goal. So a little response from Bryce in front of all the St Pat's players. He'd love a goal. I feel like he might get really excited. It's floating back. It's floating back. It's been touched, but I think it's across the line. And now they're going to have a little conversation, and it's a goal. So there you go. Just resort for Ryan as he gets one late, and St Pat's extend their lead.
The real story for that.
Yeah, and progresses on to become an adult participant.
Oh, my word. My word, yeah. A clever cookie too, which makes it even better. Here's Cowley. Oh, it's a fortunate kick and finds Big Farquhar.
He's been all right this quarter. He's been
just a
thrown
workhorse.
forward. Get his position was Launceston, and it is it. St Pat's are the champions of senior boys, SATIS winners for 2022. Congratulations to Mitch Hills and all the crew, Will down there and Bianca and all the crew from St Pat's. Great day here. Well done to you, Craig Boone. You've done a lot of work getting this day together, and the game has been won in the end. 9-10-64 to 3-10-20. A comprehensive victory. Multiple goal kickers was Warren. The rest were all shared around with some late junk time goals, but a wonderful performance from both sides, and in the end Miles was the only goal kicker for Guilford Young.